Guys, thank you so much for coming in here to see me at Body by Design. This next few couple videos is going to be about making the change easier. Okay, this is going to help you understanding what change is and finding out what the mindset is and how to avoid change fatigue and taking steps backwards. So initially there are a couple different routes we can take when it comes to change. Okay, you can initiate, plan and strategize a change, such as if you want to buy a house or maybe a car or maybe go buy a cat, whatever the case may be. Or it can be something life-changing like getting married, moving into a home, having children, going to university. These changes will always leave you feeling confident or somewhat in control because you are consciously making a decision to change. Okay? Now, on the other hand, there's a change that we can't help or that we can't avoid. And these changes, we have to get very good at problem solving and being able to almost see a couple steps ahead of where we are so we can avoid any real sort of collisions from life. And these things can involve things like, from your employer, a loss of a job, or maybe not getting the Christmas bonus or as much taxes back as you thought. It could come from, things like a divorce. It could come from loss of a loved one. These things we can't control, things like cancer and all these ailments, even if you are a healthy person, it still happens. So we have to be able to see these things, understand these things, and break down the process of change. But we just don't want to come at this in a step-by-step format, okay? Because we have to understand that there really is no one true way at any particular time to take a problem. I know what you're saying, but when we give you the tools here and later on videos, and after you've watched a bunch of these and you really start putting it together, you're going to understand what I'm talking about. You're going to start to understand and recognize and see these problems show up. Regardless if it's just in subconscious thought, things like when someone compliments you, you not taking the compliment and trying to downgrade the compliment. That is a form of depression, procrastination, you know what I mean? You should accept praise with, humanity and grace. So also with the tools later on, we want to be able to go into huge interactions, when life really gets tough. When you're almost at a wit's end and you want to either punch this person or you just want to die because you can't face this stuff anymore. We want to be able to handle these problems with humanity and compassion and be able to look at these issues from a third standpoint so that we can make a real game plan to get around it. You're going to hear me say this again and again and again, and I know this is my peak performance series. You're going to hear it in my depression and anxiety series. You're going to hear it in my fitness and health series. I am a huge believer in making a game plan and sticking to it. I'm a huge believer in adding small little things to life, such as going for a walk first thing every morning before you eat breakfast and drinking a liter of water. Doing that twice a day, how much stress that will relieve. That's a minor thing. But I'm telling you, after a few days worth of doing this, you're really going to notice a difference. And you have to track this stuff. You have to track your progress. Keep a little notebook with you, and whenever you get really upset, write it down. And then write a couple reasons why you don't like this situation. Then write twice as many as how can you fix this situation. Then pick one and take action. And if that doesn't work, pick another one and take action on that. Okay? The name of the game is to fail fast and learn quick. Okay? We want to fail all the time. Failing isn't really failing as long as you're trying. If you're just sitting there and you're depressed and you're miserable and you're sick and tired of being sick and tired or whatever the case may be, maybe you do need to go to school. Maybe you do need to lose some weight. Maybe you do need to start to read more. I mean, if you're seeing this on the internet, there's no excuse not to be learning. There's more articles and blogs from professionals and bro science people that would be like people like myself that have sort of been self-educated and sort of lived through the experiences, and now this is what I teach. You know, how to get healthy and how to beat depression and stuff is all personal stuff that I've had to deal with. So there's no more excuses. I'm giving you the information. Do the little bits, man. It's the small things that matter, okay, guys? Again, this is Josh from Body by Design. Thank you so much for coming in here to see me. And remember, it's never too late to live the life you could have lived. I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye.